Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I want to talk about something very specific today, and that's the topic of shelf space. So what is that? It is anything that you put your collectibles, your toys, your Legos, anything like that on. And eventually you run out of space. So what do you do? What do you do with all the stuff when you run out of space? So for a lot of collectors, we package it away, we sell it, that sort of thing. And that's what I want to do in these series of videos that's coming up. These videos are specifically about toys that I'm putting away, and I just want to share them with you before I put them away and they go in the dark and I never see them again for years and years and years. Welcome to Rebox. All right, here we go. Very first video for this series. So what are we going to be packing away? Well, specifically, we're going to be talking about some toys that I got from the Batman Animated Series collection. So what is the Batman Animated Series collection? For all the toy collectors out there, you know what it is. For the young people, go watch it. It's on Amazon. It's playing right back at me. Okay, so let's get started. So I just have a few toys here, and what do we got? We have a Commissioner Gordon. So Commissioner Gordon, this one's really cool because it's like all the likeness of all the animated series character figures are really good. The only weird thing is that you can't really stand them by themselves, and they always came with a stand. But I always pack those away into plastic bags because, well, I didn't really want to use up the extra space and everything like that. So there's Commissioner Gordon, and who else we have? We have Nightwing. This one's cool. I actually got this one loose. This was I got this when I was in Dallas last year, and I think I bought them for. I think they gave it to me for free. I bought like a I bought some pegboards like to stand the toys and stuff, and I think they actually just gave it for free. If you're ever in Dallas, you should check it out. It's pretty cool. It's a bunch of loose toys and some new toys too. It's called The Lost Toys, and it's pretty close to, it's closer to Irving than Dallas Metro. So check that out if you're ever in the area. Going down the list, we also have Batgirl. So this one here, I don't remember when I got this, but the only thing that's kind of terrifying is how small the limbs are for all of these, because you can easily just snap them. But the likeness for these, they're always really good. They look exactly like they do in the television show. Really awesome work. Next we have Robin. So Robin is an interesting character on the show because he's only in a handful. I think he may be in the first or second episode of the show, but you don't really see him too often. It's mostly Batman. So I think that's actually it for all of the good guys. I do have Batman, but he's already stored away. Put him into my Detolf shelf at my parents' house. So there's that. And who we have for the bad guys? So I have Two-Face. Two-Face also has his gun. I think that's his gun. So this Two-Face here, on the show, he was always kind of strange looking because he had the blue face, you know, and then today in comics he just has his burned, grueling face. Two-Face has never been one of my favorite characters in the Batman Rogue Gallery, but more recently I've been reading more and more Two-Face books, and I like him a lot more, but initially I never really liked him. But there is that one special episode.
No.
Okay, so moving down the list for more rogues, we have the Riddler. Riddler is also he's not one of my favorite characters. He is so lame. I mean, I could make a list about the most overrated Batman characters, and it would include the list of the most popular Batman characters. I mean, come on, it's a guy who gives riddles, you know, like it can only go so far, but whatever. He also came with this display of his, and if you watch the episode, he sells these on the street to kids, so that's kind of like the accessory. It's straight from the show, the knickknacks that he sells. The other one that we have, another bad guy, is Poison Ivy. So this is not the original appearance of Poison Ivy that you see in the TV show. In the original Batman animated series, she has white skin and she wears a one-piece bathing suit with some arm warmers and some boots. And this one, I think in the New Adventures of Batman, whatever it is, she has green skin, you know, so I kind of wish that I could find that, but I feel like maybe it's a little bit harder to find these days because these toys, they don't make them anymore. So there's that, and as you can see, they're actually all standing, which is pretty rare for these toys because they have tiny little feet, tiny little feet. Okay, so moving down the list, we have our last one, and what is it? It's actually a 2-pack. So it is Klarion with the cat and Etrigan, the demon. So this is Etrigan has been one of my favorite characters of all time because I like his rhyming ability. He's the rapper of the DC universe, so to speak. And more notably, people may know him more from the movie that came out, Justice League Dark, which is a great movie, and you should check it out because it's good. It's a good movie. Definitely underrated. Justice League Dark is very cool. Klarion, I know nothing about the guy except for the one episode in Justice League Unlimited, or was it Young Justice? I think it was Young Justice. I don't know. I barely remember him. He's the emo kid. And Etrigan over here, I bought a bunch of Justice League Dark characters because I wanted to make the set when the movie was coming out. So I succeeded there, but they were not all the same line. This Etrigan one is pretty cool because he came with some cool accessories. He came with different fists, and that's pretty much about it. But the best thing about these characters is that their likeness to the show they're impeccable. They're really good. Okay, so there you go. There's my collection of Batman the Animated Series figures that I am going to be storing away. Most recently, you may have seen my Clayface video, so that's not going to be going away for any time soon. I got these, it took me maybe about a year or so to collect all of these, and I kind of want to collect all of them because the figures are really good. The likeness of the characters, they're impeccable to the actual cartoon. They look like they just came out of the cartoon. They look even better than the old Kennerline toys. I mean, these are really good. Initially coming out, these were $28 a piece, and you can find them, they kind of like go up and down in value, but more or less they're about the same price, but you can find some of them for less than $20. So out of all of these, I only kept one box that I'm actually going to be putting into the proper box. It's actually Etrigan and Klarion. I got this over at Comic-Con San Diego just this past year, so it's definitely like one of the pieces that I really like that I got from there. Otherwise, the rest of these guys, they're probably just going to be wrapped individually into bubble wrap or so, and then be put into a box with their accessories. So it's the first episode of me putting away these toys into boxes and everything. There'll be more videos, more Marvel Legends characters, more DC stuff, things like that, and I just got to make room for more toys. If you like any of these toys, let me know which one is your favorite in the comments below. And please subscribe here for more toy videos, comic book videos, and geek videos, that sort of thing. Until next time, guys, I'll catch you later.